Builders Merchant Federation is obviously one of the main voices for our industry, and therefore it's a real important conduit for new ideas and new innovations. So what we at the Energy Centre are proposing is a way for merchants to be able to enter the low carbon future. And the obvious conduit is to go through the Builders Merchant Federation Members Day. A lot of the technologies have been pushed through people like local councils. Local councils were never designed to take risks, but they're being asked to take risks. So there's a major disconnect between what a lot of the offers were being put out there.
The BMF Members Day for us is about networking with the customers. It's a good opportunity as well to network at a senior level with other manufacturers, find out really what's going on in the marketplace, and just bounce some ideas off. I think the BMF got a good agenda on, and there's always something interesting for us manufacturers.
I'm sort of tempted to think that processions aren't what they used to be, but I think that this one probably is. But my particular concern is that the media have probably made things a lot worse by their generally hysterical and overwrought way of reporting things. And I've got a particular responsibility for this, I have to say, because 25 years ago, in 1985, I gave the first job in financial journalism to a young man called Robert Peston. I do sometimes think that had I told him to be a taxi driver or something, whether the world would be a more comfortable place then. But I didn't, I am afraid to say. So there we are. And between ourselves, he was an irritating little silver even then.
My argument is that there is going to be a significant disconnect in the housing market from the wider economy and what's going to be happening there. And for the first time in my 40 years experience in this, even a strengthening economy over the next 4 or 5 years isn't going to stir the housing market in new build in the way that traditionally it has done. Now, that doesn't mean to say the economy isn't important, but the problem is there are other negative factors that are going to limit the size of the housing market as a whole and certainly depress the new build sector, although not necessarily, as I'll show you in a moment, the RMI market. So I don't really see the same imminent recovery that I think maybe Anthony's scenario would cause in, say, the export-led manufacturing industry, for example, which can expect to see, and indeed is already seeing, some recovery.
Particularly tomorrow, I'm keen to look at the management development course for middle and management. It's part of my future plans for the business. I'm keen to bring on our talent from within the business, so that's a particularly interesting diploma or qualification that I'd like to share with my colleagues back at work. There's the age-old things of transport and transport developments and how we keep ahead of the game, or it's certainly up to the game. That's important to me as well, and to see what the great and the good have to say and where our future prosperity may be coming from. It's also a fantastic opportunity for me to mention on a national stage about the Northwest Conference, or rather the conference in the autumn, which is no longer going to be in the Northwest, it's going to be in York. That's the weekend of the 5th, 6th and 7th of November, the Marriott Hotel in York. You heard it